Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode on Dunecraft. So we've got a few things to do today, mainly starting with some clearing up because there's lots of things that are in the way now that are not needed, and I just want to tidy the base up a little bit. Then after that I'm going to be working on the kill chamber for the iron farm, covering this up. I was thinking of building some sort of tower, like a clock tower or something in this section, because I don't want it much bigger than it is right now, maybe 1 or 2 blocks out and that's it. So I thought I'd build that in that space and get this thing hidden. Now the other things we need to do is a few things clearing out. This needs hiding at some point, but that's not a job for today, and this needs hiding as well. But this, because it goes just over the water, I need to kind of fix this whole area. Now the main thing with this is I want to get rid of all this, the wheat field, the old breeder, I want that gone. And I'm going to put some small gardens of wheat around the other houses instead of having this one big one here. Then hopefully the villagers will move out a little bit. The other problem from having this here is because this is a village, when there's enough villagers we can get the zombie sieges, and most of the villagers kind of hang around one area. We've actually lost quite a lot last night because I came out of the storage and there were zombies everywhere. So we did lose quite a few villagers last night, so hopefully if I can spread the wheat fields out, get the doors spread out, then the villagers will be a bit more spread out. Then if some zombies do show up, then it's less likely I'm going to lose all of my villagers. I'm going to put 3 or 4 villagers in a separate location, just kind of locked up and safe. Then if something happens and I do lose all the villagers, I can breed them up again and keep that going. So this, it gets a little bit irritating now. I think I need some blocks to cover this up. We have the MCMMO plugin on. That will do. And when you get a high enough level, you have quite a high chance of replanting a seed automatically, which when you're trying to get rid of them, gets a little bit irritating. Like that. So we need to get rid of all this and turn it back to normal dirt so that the villagers, the farmer villagers, are not replanting it. And I'm hoping I can catch them when they've bred a farmer, so I can get a couple with carrots and pumpkins in as well, because they're all seem to be planting wheat at the minute. So let's get rid of all this and then we can move on with the next part. Okay, so we've got all of that farmland gone, that's the word. Farmland gone, wheat gone. Now we just need to get rid of the grass. Not the grass, the glass here. So it's a bit more open, and then move all of the lily pads and things. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this section here to this one, and maybe just leave the water on that side like a lake. Then that gives me space to build around this brewer, rather than having to try and figure out how to do it over the water. I can just make it land like this. So just like that. Let's fill that one in. And we can leave this bit like a lake. And I need to move this side out a bit as well. Like this. I have to get some more grass and dirt. But I don't want it to just be completely square, so I need it to look kind of natural. So if we use, actually I think we've got enough dirt, we use that like that, should be enough. Let's see if we can get all the way around here. Yeah, That gives me enough space around there to build something around that. Then we need to fill in all this. I think we can get rid of these fences now. These were just to keep the villagers in. When they were all breeding in one area, they kind of ended up in the water, all of them, which made it a bit difficult. So I just fenced it all in. But we can get rid of all this now. Like this, and put it all in the storage system out the way. Then it looks a bit more open. So we have to get rid of the glass. Finish clearing the rest of this, and that gives us another section now to build on, because I've got quite a few ideas of things I need to build, not necessarily practical, but just to bulk up the village, give it some more buildings in, make it look a bit nicer, a little bit more like a crowded village. So I want to finish this off, gather some resources, and we can get working on the clock tower today. And hopefully, if we get enough time, maybe we can build something in this little section as well. So we'll get going with that now. So we've got that cleared out, and I just went to start the tower over by the kill chamber of the iron golems, and I had an idea of what I'm going to do with this section, so I just came to lay out to make sure it fits. I had to move the lake over a little bit, make it a little bit smaller just to fit in with what I'm going to do there, but that is now laid out ready for the next build and the next episode. But I mean, I could do that now, but I really want to get this done, and I've just started the layout to make sure it fits okay. And this is the area that it's going to be. Now we've got the base here, and then this is going to be our wall size. Now this kill chamber is 6 by 6, unfortunately, so it's a little bit off center right now, but when the actual tower's built you won't be able to see that, so it won't make any difference, and that gives me enough space to get in and out of here if I want, if I need to do anything. So I'm not going to be changing that around. Once it's covered up, it'll be fine. I need to get this built now. Got I think a lot of the resources I need are already here. I've got some more stone brick and some more bricks ready, and this is just going to be pretty much square all the way up with a little bit of detail in the corners. So we need to finish this section like that. So these sections here are going to go up a couple of blocks, and then we're going to have, sorry, this section, then just out to the corners here we're going to have a little bit of detail with slabs, stone bricks, some fences and some torches. We've got item frames. I'm going to do torches like, oops, let me get the stuff out and I'll show you what I mean. These are the kind of torches I want to do on here. I can't remember whether it's that way or the other way. That way. There we go. I want to do the torches like that. Then it looks a little bit better, a little bit more with the theme. So I'm going to stick with that on here, and I'm probably going to put some torches around the base on each of the buildings, because there's not really much lit up at the minute apart from on the pathway. These have all got sea lanterns under it. Why can't I see them? Video settings. That's better. Okay, so we've got lighting in all this for now. But that doesn't light up any of the buildings. So a couple of them have got things on the outside, but I'm going to put some torches on all of them as well as this. So I've got 20. I need to go make some more item frames, so I need to head to the cow farm, get some more leather for that. But so I'm going to get building this first, because I want to get this done today. I don't want another half-built building. So let's get started on this now. Okay, so we've got a little bit done so far, not much, just kind of partly of one wall, but this bit I'm now going to build kind of a little balcony area, maybe a light on. I've got a sea lantern underneath there just for a bit of detail and a bit of light as well. But this section here now, I was thinking of building a balcony kind of thing on above this block, so it goes just a curved part, so it gives it a little bit more detail. But looking right now, I'm not really sure about the bricks with the design of the rest of the place. I've not used any yet. I thought maybe I could try and put some in, but I think I'm going to do the whole build because it's not really a massive build, and then see how it looks. And if not, I might replace these with cobblestone or something else that fits in with the colour. Maybe, I don't know, maybe wood. I don't know, we'll have to try through a few things. And I've just got some cracked stone bricks, so I'm going to change some of these up for cracked ones at some point as well. But now I need to get this, that's wrong way, oops. I need to get this kind of balcony thing done. So I wanted it like, no, not that one. I've got it in my head, but I've not actually tried to build. So I want it just out a bit there, and then probably slabs or something. So we're going to need bricks on top of that one to fit with the wall design, and then maybe go to about here as the last block. Could use stairs there with stairs like that maybe, and then this is, I don't want it to go out too far. Then this here, because this I want to go in a little bit. I don't think that's quite far out enough. Maybe, have I got any slabs? If I put slabs on this, might take it too far out. And try maybe a solid block there. And then steps, if I can reach. Nope, that's a bottom slab there, so I need it to be, no, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I like that step one down there, so we add the step in like that and change that to solid blocks, and maybe if I can get that like corner, if I can have that corner piece. Oh, I wish I could have that corner piece without having another step next to it. Well, it might look nice with the stairs instead of the slabs anyway. Let's have a look at that one. It's a bit flat underneath, and it's not the same. Maybe if I can have these as upside down stairs. Let's try it like that. There. See, that's looking better from underneath now, and then maybe just fence posts on there, because that's gonna go up like that. And then maybe have something like that. Let's take a look. can see it from further away, it would be better. What building can we get on top of? Let's see if we can get on the mushroom. There we go. That's fine. Oh, that looks too square. I think I'm gonna have to play around with this a little bit myself and see if I can figure something out. So I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so I've been working a little bit on this. I've not done too much just yet, but I've copied it over to see what it would look like doubled up. I think I'll just connect them two first. I went and got some more of the light grey concrete. I was thinking of trying it with light grey terracotta, but that has a pinky kind of purpley colour to it and I didn't really like it, so thank God for concrete, because that looks much better. Now this is just going to continue all the way up. Stone bricks and concrete up there like that, just to finish the corner, and then we'll have another bit just above here somewhere similar to that, but I think I might do it slightly different, but we'll see how it looks. But I need to get up inside, so I think I'll build the other two walls, maybe put a ladder on the inside, here on the inside or somewhere, and then just put like a walkway just in this gap, because I can't have anything over the kill chamber that'll stop the iron golems falling in. It has to be open all the way up, so I need to make sure that nothing goes further in. Now the balcony overhang thing needs a top half to it, so I'm going to figure out how to do that as well, and some little windows in it maybe. But I might, instead of doing windows, I might use the sea lanterns and trapdoors as looking like windows, but you're never going to need to windows in it, you're never going to need to see in, so it doesn't actually matter if they're open or not. So I'm going to get the rest of this built now and move up to the next section and make it daytime. Okay, so we are now getting somewhere with this build. If I can get back in here and get to the other side, just do this little overhang part, then we can take a look at it. So it was on this level. Oops. I think I need some more roof stairs. Oh no, I've got some here. And get that and do our fence posts, get rid of the dirt. There we go, and we can jump down and pick up all our stuff off the floor. Now, I was building it and I really didn't like the bricks. I didn't like the red bricks on it, so I've changed it to cobblestone. Might add a little bit more colour in it at some point when it's done, but I'm not quite sure just yet. I think it needs to stick with the grey colour. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, to fit in with it, because it's all grey and wooden, the rest of the base. It's not really much colour. I've got a bit of colour coming in there, but it's from lava and stuff. But this isn't going to be that much bigger now. I've got the two sections there, and then there's going to be this bit, a little bit more, and then it's going to be the roof, which it's going to be just like a normal roof, but the top square is going to be open where the golems fall in. I have to make sure that there's enough space that they're not going to land on the roof. So it's going to stick out a little bit for the roof and go up part way, but not go to a point. But this now needs copying across all of them. I just did one wall. And the half wall there on this side, so I need to copy this whole thing up. I do like the look of the overhang now. It's completely finished. It looks better with the top section, and it is, as you can see, it's open in the middle of it. I can actually fit through that if I want to. I can come in and out, but not that I'm ever going to need to. But You won't be able to see the sky through it, you'll be able to see the wall behind through that anyway. So that is kind of the design I'm looking for. Not as much wood as the rest of it, because it is the clock tower rather than a house, so it's gonna need more stone. But yeah, when the roof is in place, then this wall on the front where the doorway is, on this side, is going to have the clock on it. I'm not doing it on all 4 sides, I'm just going to do the one side with the clock on it. So we'll see how much space we've got when we get to the roof. If there's not enough space, I might destroy the overhang on this one and make that into the clock face instead in that section. But first we need to get the rest of the walls built. Now we need to get the roof done. Now I'm not doing a fancy roof on it because there's only going to be 3 layers like this. Because on that side the 3rd layer will be over the glass, so if I do any more then it's likely that the golem can hit one, so I don't want that happening. So we're just gonna stick with the 3 and leave the top part open. So we need to get this all the way around, and then maybe add a little bit of detail on the corners instead of just having the stone bricks all the way around. I might add some slabs and some things on after it's built, after we've got all these in place, and then that should be it done, apart from some torches and if I want to do any decorating inside, although there's not really space for decorating. Oh, I hate placing stairs from above. There's not really space for decorating inside anyway, because all the space is taken up by the kill chamber. But once we've got it on, at least the kill chamber is hidden, because every time I'm walking around the base it's driving me crazy and being able to see it all the time. I definitely going to need some more stairs. Don't got any more in my inventory. I've got a few there. Let's put them back on in case they fall. Yeah, we'll have to go down and get some more in a minute anyway. I wish you could place stairs easier than this. Once I've got the first layer done, it's not too bad. These ones are quite easy to do. Put some bricks in here. Like that. The same on this corner. And I might add the one lower as a slab instead. I've got some. Switch that for a stone slab with, where's my fences? Oh, it's the bottom slab. Okay. No. That one. No. Oh, I'm kind of clumsy today. Oh well, at least I needed to come down anyway. Let's get some more stairs. I've lost count how many times I've fell off this thing while I've been doing it. Look. Is anyone else having this problem when they've got a lighter on climbing ladders? Because it's driving me crazy. I can't get off the ladder when I get out the top. It just flies, and then if you go into the ladder on the way down, it doesn't grab it because it thinks you're flying. It only seems to do it when I've got a lighter on. It's driving me a bit crazy. Okay, so we've got a slab on that one. And that one, and then we've got one more corner to do there, and then we've got one more layer of steps to do. Up, just to check. Yeah, just the one over the glass there. And we can get rid of the ladder afterwards then, because we won't need to get up here again. So let's go around with these last ones. Let's not place it on top there. Oops. Oh, here we go again. Oh. It's so much easier practice building in my creative world. Okay. Stone bricks, stairs. It is easier building flying, but then again, that takes away the fun. I mean, creative's okay, but it takes away the challenge, and Minecraft gets pretty boring when you're on creative. So, it's quite annoying, but I can live with it. Okay, so there we go here. I don't know whether to make that higher instead of make them stick up a bit. Although I might just add these on. And we just need a bit of light. We've got some sea lanterns somewhere. We just need some light up here, so we'll go for... Actually, I think we'll go for these blocks to light it up, because you can't see them unless you're up here anyway. So let's do that, and that'll give a nice even lit up roof. We can do that. I'm actually tempted to go one out with it. Yeah, I think I'll get some more steps and do some upside down steps around there. And then do some slabs sticking out to make it a little bit wider. Because it's a little bit small at the minute. It's the same, because it's the same width as these parts, and the overhang actually sticks out past it, so it does look a bit strange. It would probably be okay if it was a pointed roof, but because we've not got the top bit on, it doesn't quite work. So I'm going to have to get some more stairs and take the slabs up and get some dirt to pile it up there. I've got some, but not enough to go all the way around. Okay, so let's get this finished. So that's looking a lot better. Just adding those stone steps in and some slabs on the outside gives it just a little bit more detail, makes it look a little bit better, I think. So I think this is actually done now. There's nothing else to do on it, unless I want to add some cracked stone bricks in. We've got some further up, I think, if I've got them. Yeah, I think we'll just add a couple kind of around, not too many. We've got it further up, but I don't want too many to make it look really bad. So just these few should do, just give it that little bit extra detail. You can't really tell from further away anyway, but that will do. So there we have the tower built and done. Let's get rid of this dirt here so we can get back into the AFK spot. Eat and get over here and have a proper look. So there we have the tower now. It's looking a lot better than just the open, what's it called, kill chamber, glass with lava. I think I might just go around this with cobblestone so it's not, so it doesn't just look like the stone bricks sat on top of the grass. Let's add some cobble in here, give it a bit of a foundation. Makes it a bit difficult on this part. Yeah, I'll have to get rid of some of our path, but that's fine. Cobblestone on this bit. All the way up here, that will do. That looks a bit better. I don't think we need it up on this section. Just on the bottom, I think. Pick up all our loose stuff, and we are done with that. So, that is all the time I've got for building today. It's just a short day today. Don't have a lot of time, but I thought I would just show you quickly some of the things I've been doing off camera. We can get up here so we can take off properly. We can have a fly over here to the Viking area. We have our ships built now. We have our Viking fleet all done. This took quite a while. They all are pretty much the same, except I've done the middle row. You can get up and you can see I've just alternated the colours on the sails a little bit, but stuck with the same colour. And I've not really done anything else to the camp. That's exactly the same as it was, and I've not got jump boost. Where's the fences? Got no fences left. There we go. So we've got this area done. So there is all the boats done and finished. Now the other thing I've been working on that I mentioned in the last episode was the spawn building for the extreme survival server. So I think I will hop on there and show you that. It's not open yet. There's not many people whitelisted on it just yet. So we'll hop over there on mine and have a quick look at it. So there is the spawn right up there on top of the mountain. As you can see, this is really good area here. I love this. It would be great area for a base, this. But we've got it for spawn instead. Now I only had a limited space, which was kind of this circle part here, the main tower, but I extended it out a little bit. Just so it wasn't a single tower, but we've got our beacons around the outside, which gives us all our status effects. And if we go inside the entrance, which you can get from up here, got the entryway and the inside. I love the inside better than the outside. We've got lava, and we've used all the let's try not to destroy it. Nether brick and red nether brick. Got an enchantment area up here. Stone bricks, things like that. Why is there water pouring from this? I'm a bit confused now. I know they've done something on, this is the hub. I know there's something up here that connects to the different servers in these. So that might explain. Okay, so that explains why that's there, but that's a really bad place to come in if you're not flying, and it ruins my wall a little bit. So I think, let's see if I can block that water in and see if that makes a difference. I'm gonna have to play with this off and message some of them on Discord. But yeah, let's get down, wait for that water to disappear, since we're only having a quick look, and then we can head into the nether. The portal is the same one I've built on my base on the other server. And I like it from this angle. It looks really evil, and this was supposed to be kind of a hell theme with it being extreme survival, so I stuck that in up there and it looks pretty good. We've got our drop right down. This, you can't fall down this, has got barrier blocks on, but we can see right down to the bottom there. If we go up the staircase round into the nether, and we can have a quick look at the nether hub, which I kind of did the opposite. I went for the bright colours, and because you're going from the overworld, they wanted a hellish kind of theme, which I did. So I thought when you're going into the nether, which is written as hell as the biome, I thought I'd do the opposite and go for bright colours in the hub here. So we've got a block missing. Quartz, I think. Just fill that in there. Yeah. So we've got the green section. I did the tunnels that go out. There'll be 1,000 blocks in the overworld. We'll go out, and we've got each coloured tunnel done separately. With our pathway, and when you go into the tunnels, you can see the pathways reflected on the ceiling as well. Some exits going out into the nether, if I can get out. So we have the hub here right in the middle. I did it down here in the main part of the nether rather than up high out the way, because it makes it a little bit more difficult. And also we're quite lucky because where this where the hub is on this, we've got a fortress underneath. It's not a very big one, but it could come in useful when needing a beacon. So we can get back up into the hub. Let's not go through the portals because that'll send me through. And there's our nether hub done. We've got some beacons as well in here. So that is what I've done on the extreme survival server. So I'm hoping this will be up and running soon, because I'm really looking forward to getting on this one and trying it out with the extra difficulty. So that is that one. So now the sun is going down and we are finished for today. That is all I've got time for. But at least we got something done. And the next episode I'm going to work on that other area where we destroyed the old village breeder, and get working around there. I've got an idea of what to do, so hopefully we can jump into that and get one done. Get something else built really quick and start bulking up the town a little bit. Then we can carry on working on a bit more of the big storage building thing over there. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like if you did like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.